So since I feel the need to actually upload something proper, and I'm completely lacking in ideas, I'm going to return to the one thing that I can actually think of, and that is response to BuzzFeed. Now, I'm fine with responding to BuzzFeed, but I know that a lot of you guys don't like it. So if you actually want to see me do something other than commentaries and just crappy gaming videos, actually tell me please, and I will do it, alright? I will make a video, alright? So just tell me. The video I'm responding to today is a rather old BuzzFeed video that was very controversial. I never responded to the video in the time when it was relevant, so now I'm going to do that. Without further ado, let's get into it. Oh my god, I just had like intense like PTSD flashback. Just throw that BuzzFeed jingle at me, just that royalty-free BuzzFeed jingle, and just watch me go into panic mode and die.
Why do you always make such horrible decisions in horror movies? It's not cool to split up.
Okay, this one's clearly a joke, I'll leave it be.
Why do you freak out when black people are cast to play white fictional characters?
What's the big deal if Idris Elba plays James Bond? I would go see it twice.
I don't get particularly upset about it, and I can't think of anyone that does. But with people like James Bond that have been portrayed as white for decades, it is a little bit odd.
Why is a big butt and big lips considered attractive on a white woman, but they're unattractive on a black woman?
People are allowed to have preferences, it doesn't matter, it doesn't affect you, go away. That doesn't correspond to any of my views, and I'm sure there are plenty of white people that could say the same.
Do y'all really think Miley is the one who created twerking? Really?
That's old and irrelevant. Alright, I didn't expect that, I'm gonna be honest there. I'm not even gonna answer for this one because it's clearly a joke anyway.
Why am I supposed to teach you how to twerk? I don't know how to twerk.
No one asked you how to twerk. No one. Absolutely no one. You pulled that question right out of your rear.
Why is it that white people always act as though they have discovered a new trend when people of color have been doing it for virtually years?
I don't know why they included this question in a video addressing an entire race, but okay. And to address the actual question, not everyone does this, and for the people that do, why do you care? It doesn't matter. If someone discovers a trend or just something they like, let them enjoy it. It doesn't matter. It's like how kids discover memes like months or even years after they were actually popular memes.
Why is it when a black woman wears her hair natural, it's seen as inappropriate, but when a white woman does, it's praised?
But it isn't. No one cares how you wear your hair. No one. Absolutely no one. Also, since when do white women left, right, and center just get praised for having straight hair?
This is the hair that I was born with, so you wearing it as a trend is not cute.
Sweetie, you aren't special for having frizzy hair, and anyone, I mean anyone, can choose to have frizzy hair. It is not your hair. It is not the hair you were born with. It is their hair.
Why is it that white crime is seen as an isolated incident, but black crime is a representation of my entire community?
What? What did you say? Steve, what did you say? Steve over here popped 5 Xanax before coming to the BuzzFeed studio, apparently. It is not a representation of an entire community, and everyone knows that. However, there are a lot of communities that happen to be full of crime, alright? And communities are not racially categorized. They are just communities. So when people see a crime-filled community, they aren't judging it based on race. They're judging it based on the fact that it is full of crime.
When we see a story on TV about a white serial killer, I don't automatically assume that all white people must be serial killers too.
Then what does that make you, Bob? That makes you a rational thinker. Congratulations, you have a properly functioning mind. Wow.
Why does talking about race make you feel so uncomfortable?
Is it because you think that you'll be perceived as racist if you talk about race?
Considering how easy it is to be labeled as a racist in this day and age, I can't blame people for not wanting to talk about race, considering what such a label can actually do to someone's reputation. There are plenty of people out there that have been labeled racist that aren't actually racist, and it may or may not actually affect them, I don't know, but it happens.
You don't really believe that racism is over because we have a black president, do you?
Okay, wow, this is older than I thought. This is when Obama was still president, I guess. I don't remember anyone making this point, and I'd never said it myself, that's for sure. So, I don't know, it's kind of old and irrelevant now.
Why is it so easy for you to notice when there are no white people around, but you hardly ever notice when there are no black people around?
I'm not even going to try to answer this because this doesn't apply to me at all, and I'm sure there are plenty of others that could say the same.
Why is your goal to be colorblind?
There's so many different types of people in the world, yet you can't see color?
Maybe they just don't want to acknowledge race as much as you people.
Why do you want to say the N-word so badly?
If I don't use it, what makes you think you can?
Why?
First of all, I do not want to say the word. I personally think it's a stupid word. Second of all, people can say whatever they want. You don't dictate that. They do.
Why do you always want to touch our hair?
Who told you it was okay to touch people without their permission?
First of all, no one does that. Second of all, if someone is asking to touch your hair, they're asking for permission. So the second of those 2 points is irrelevant.
Why do you feel like having one black friend makes you a cultural expert or not a racist?
Is your only black friend comfortable with being the reason why you can't be racist?
I can't answer for this because I've never used that, because I'm legitimately serious here. I do not have a black friend. The town that I live in is basically all Asian, white, and on occasion there's East Indian, but that's about it. I really don't think that many people use that as an excuse. These people are clearly addressing a very specific audience.
By that logic, then I'm not racist. I have a ton of white friends.
Well, you haven't said anything explicitly racist, so we didn't need that proof. But thanks anyway, I guess?
Why do you feel comfortable cursing at your parents?
What? I don't. That's absurd. What?
Why do you kiss your dogs on the mouth?
Hey, white people, stop stereotyping black people. By the way, why do you make out with dogs?
How come you can't pronounce black names like Kuvanjane, but can say names like Schwarzenegger, Galifianakis, and LaBeouf just fine?
I don't think anyone has any trouble with those names at all.
Why do you feel like all lions' lives matter, but black lives don't?
Why is a lion's life in Africa more important than the lives of black people here in America? What did Simba ever do for you?
Literally no one feels that way. What are you talking about?
I get it. Lion King was an awesome movie, but so was Selma, and so was Malcolm X.
What?
Why is it so hard for you to acknowledge your privilege?
Ugh, I knew talk of white privilege was gonna come up here. These people are fine with jumping to conclusions that we have some sort of privilege, but then when we ask them for an example, they don't give one. Not even gonna bother here.
How does it feel to not be the spokesperson for your entire race at any given time?
Must be nice.
Guys, you aren't special. You are not the spokesperson for your entire race. Oh my god. I think that's probably the stupidest of all the questions in this video, and there was 24 of them, all of which were absolutely horrible. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier in the video, please leave a suggestion if there's a certain type of content you would like me to make. Other than that, I got nothing to say here. That's it till next time. Bye.